Good morning, students. Welcome back to Let Us Master English. Today, in this video, we are going to recapitulate reported speech. Students, I have already made 7 videos on reported speech in which I have covered different topics. Now, in this video, I am going to cover the entire topic of reported speech in just one video. Let's get started. See students, reported speech. How can we report the words of a speaker? The words of a speaker can be reported in two ways. Number one, direct speech. In direct speech, we quote the actual words spoken by a speaker. How do you identify that this sentence is in direct speech? See, he said to me, comma, inverted comma start, I am a genius, full stop, inverted commas close. Now students, here first let us learn what is reporting verb. Now he said to me, here he is the reporter, said to is the reporting verb. And then we separate this reporting verb and the reported speech with a comma. And reported speech is the portion which is embedded within inverted commas. And one more thing, in reported speech, this first letter should always be capital. Now, let us see how to convert this into indirect speech. He told me. Now this reporting verb said to changes into told. After that what we do? We remove this comma and inverted commas and in its place we use the conjunction that. He told me that he was a genius. So here I changes into he, am changes into was, a genius. Now students, in direct speech, I am a genius, these are the actual words of the speaker. And in indirect speech, we report the substance of the speaker's words. That is why, what are the changes we have to make here is, see, first is change in tense. Am changes into was. Then change in pronoun. Here I changes into he. And after that, we have to make a change in words showing nearness into words showing distance. For example, this changes into that, here changes into there. Now, first of all, I'm going to explain this point number 2 to you, how to change the pronouns. Here is a very simple method for you. You have to remember this word son, S-O-N, son. S stands for subject, O stands for object, and N stands for no change. And we'll write 1 under S, 2 under O, and 3 under N. Now, how does this formula work? Let me explain it to you. See students, he said to me, I am a genius. 1 means first person, and you know first person is I and we. Second person is you. And third person, he, she, it, they, etc. Now students, in order to change, what you have to check? You have to check the reported speech. In reported speech, if we have first person over here, that is, if I or we is used here, then this first person changes according to the subject of the reporting verb. That is, I will become he. And if we have second person over here, if you is here, then it will change according to the object, that is me. And if we have third person, that is he, she, it, etc. here, then we do not need to make any change. It will remain as it is. So I hope this change in pronouns is quite clear to you. Now students, we are going to see the change in tense. Now students, we have learned how to change the pronouns. Now let us see the rules for the change of tense. Now here, simple present tense changes into simple past tense. And you already know in simple present tense we use first form of verb or s or es along with it, along with some of the subjects. And in simple past tense we use second form of the verb. Now let me explain this to you using this example. He said to me, comma, inverted comma start, I write a letter. Full stop, inverted commas closed. Now students, how to change this into indirect speech? He, now this said to changes into told. He told me. Here we only have to write told in place of said to, remaining copy as it is. After that, remove this comma and inverted commas, and in its place we are going to write that. So in assertive sentences we use the conjunction that. Now as we have learned, here I is the first person, that is why it will change according to the subject of the reporting verb. Here it is he, so I is replaced with he. Now first form of verb changes into second form of verb. Write is the first form, so in its place we will write second form of verb, that is wrote, and remaining as it is, a letter, full stop, and then this inverted commas are to be removed. So the answer is he told me, said to की जगह पे told लग गया, comma inverted commas हटा के उसकी जगह पर that लग गया, I को हमने he से replace कर दिया, और write जो कि first form of verb है, it changes into second form of verb, that is wrote a letter. That's it. Now let's move on to the next tense, present continuous tense. In reported speech, present continuous tense changes into past continuous tense. So here students, when your reporting verb is in the past tense, said is the past tense, then we have to change the tense of the reported speech as per these rules. Now present continuous, we people have already done tenses. So in tenses you have studied that the rules for present continuous is am or are plus first form of verb plus ing. And we have to convert this into past continuous. And the rules for past continuous are was or were plus first form of verb plus ing. So students, here we are not only revising reported speech, here you are able to revise your tenses as well. Now let us take one example of present continuous tense. He said to me, comma, inverted comma start, I am writing a letter, full stop, inverted commas closed. Now how do we change this? He, once again this said to changes into told. He told me, after that remove this comma and inverted commas and write that. Now I, first person, changes according to the subject of reporting verb. So here we'll write he. Now this is am are changes into was or were. So here with he we use was because he is singular, and after that copy down the remaining portion writing a letter. Now students see, present continuous changes into past continuous. So here first form of verb plus ing is on both the sides, so we need not pay any attention to it. You only have to remember the rule that is, am, are changes into was or were. Here you have to remember that first form of verb changes into second form of verb. So I hope this is clear. Let's move on to the next tense. Present perfect tense changes into past perfect tense. Now students, what are the rules of present perfect tense? Here we use has or have plus third form of verb. In past perfect tense, we use had plus third form of verb. So third form of verb is common both the sides. You only have to remember this thing, that wherever you see has or have, it is to be changed into had. Now let us see this example. He said to me, comma, inverted comma, start. Now same sentence we have changed into present perfect. I have written a letter. Full stop, inverted commas, close. Now let us convert this into indirect speech. He said to changes into told. He told me, remove comma and inverted commas and write that in its place. Now I, which is first person, changes according to the subject of the reported speech. So I is replaced with he. And now this have is to be replaced with had. So wherever has or have is there, you have to convert that into had and then written a letter as it is. So in present perfect tense, what you have to do is has और have को आपने had में convert कर देना है, comma inverted comma हटा के that लगा देना है, और ये जो said to है इसकी जगह पे told आ जाएगा. That's it. Now next tense, present perfect continuous tense. This changes into past perfect continuous tense. So the tense changes into the corresponding past tense. Here the rules are has or have plus been plus first form of verb plus ing. And the rules of past perfect continuous tense, had plus been plus first form plus ing. Now this been first form ing is common both the sides. So here too the same rule applies. That is, we have to change has or have into had. Let's see this example. He said to me, comma, inverted comma, start, I have been writing a letter. Full stop, inverted commas, close. Now students, let's convert this into indirect speech. He, in place of said to, will write told. He told me, remove comma and inverted commas, write that. Now this I changes according to the subject. So this is converted into he, and as you know, have is to be changed into had. He had been writing a letter. That's all. Isn't it simple? See, इतने से changes करने के आपको पूरा 1 mark मिलता है एग्जाम में. Now students, next tense is simple past tense. Simple past tense is converted into past perfect tense. Now you know the rules for simple past tense. Here we use second form of verb. And then it is converted into past perfect tense, that is had plus third form of verb. See students, most of the times I have seen what students do. They change simple present into simple past, that is first form of verb into second form of verb. And now this second form of verb is to be changed into had plus third form of the verb. And students, what they do, they change second form of verb into third form of verb. So please remember, second form of verb is to be changed into had plus third form of verb. For example, in your sentence, if there is took, it will change into had taken. If in your sentence it is sang, it will change into had sung. Now let us see one example. He said to me, comma, inverted comma start, I wrote a letter. So this second form of verb tells you that this is simple past tense. Now let us convert this into indirect speech. He, now in place of said to, we are going to write told me, remove commas and inverted commas as usual and write that. Now this I changes into he. Now wrote is second form of write, so this will change into had written. So he had written a letter. That's it. Now the next tense is past continuous tense. Past continuous tense changes into past perfect continuous tense. So students, the rules for past continuous, so let us revise tenses as well. Was or were plus first form of verb plus ing. And the rules for past perfect continuous, had been plus first form plus ing. Now students, here this was or were changes into had been. First form of verb and ing is common both sides. Just remember that wherever was or were is there, we have to change that into had been. Now let's see this example. He said to me, comma, inverted comma start, I was writing a letter, full stop, inverted commas closed. Now students, how do we change this? He, said to changes into told, me, remove commas and inverted commas, write that, I changes into he, was changes into had been, and copy the remaining portion as it is, writing a letter. So isn't it simple students? And after this, your past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense remain the same. If had is written there, we need not change it. Had remains had. Now let us move on to future tense. Now students, in future tense, simple future, future continuous, future perfect continuous, we make use of shall or will. Now here, this shall changes into should or would, and will changes into would. Now students, let us take one example of simple future tense. He said to me, comma, inverted comma start, I shall write a letter, full stop, inverted commas close. Now let us convert this into indirect speech. He, this said to changes into told me, remove comma, inverted commas, write that. Now this I changes into he. Now here this shall changes into would. He would write a letter. Why? Now students, if we change shall into should shows moral obligation कि हमें ये काम करना चाहिए. We should respect our elders. We should obey our teachers. So if your sentence is conveying the sense of moral obligation, then that should is right. But here we are talking about writing a letter. So here we need to change this into would. And 99% times I tell you, your shall changes into would. And if should is required, then your examiner will himself write should here if the sentence shows that moral obligation. So what you have to do is, you have to change shall also into would maximum times. Now next example of future continuous tense. He said to me, comma, inverted comma start, I shall be writing a letter, full stop, inverted commas close. So let's convert this into indirect speech. He told me. This said to changes into told. Same way, remove comma and inverted commas. Write that. I changes according to the subject of the reporting verb. So it becomes he. Shall changes into would, and then copy the remaining sentence. Would be writing a letter. Isn't it simple? Now, future perfect tense. He said to me, comma, inverted comma, start, I shall have written a letter, full stop, inverted commas, close. Now students, this is the tense where maximum students commit mistake. So let us convert this. He said to changes into told, me, remove comma, inverted comma, write that. Now this I changes according to the subject of the reporting verb, so it becomes he. Shall changes into would, and after that we have to copy this have written a letter. यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स क्या गलती करते हैं, जैसे कि हमने आपको प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस पे बताया था कि आपका जो हैज और हैव है इट चेंजेस इनटू हैड, तो ज्यादातर बच्चे क्या करते हैं वो शेल को वुड में चेंज कर देते हैं, फिर उन्हें याद आता है कि नहीं मैडम ने बताया था हैव को भी हैड में चेंज करना है, तो वो इस हैव को भी उठा के हैड में चेंज कर देते हैं, जिसकी वजह से दे लूज देयर मार्क. In future you have to remember this thing that we are going to change only shall or will into would. This have will remain as it is. Now I am telling you this thing, even then many of you are going to commit this mistake. So please remember this rule carefully. He would have written a letter, not he would had. Okay students. Now future perfect continuous tense. He said to me, comma, inverted comma, start, I shall have been writing a letter, full stop, inverted commas, close. So here also we have to make this change, shall into would. So he told me that he would have been writing a letter. So that's it. Now students, this, let us revise the rules. Even if you don't remember the rules of tenses, it is very simple to convert direct speech into indirect speech. आपको क्या याद रखना है? Your first form of verb changes into second form of verb. Is, am, are changes into was or were. Has or have changes into had. Second form of verb changes into had plus third form of verb. Was or were changes into had been. Then shall or will changes into would. Now let's move on to next. And the next is can changes into could. He said, comma, inverted comma, start, I can write a letter, full stop, inverted commas, closed. Now students, if there is said to, we change it into told. But if only said is there, then it will remain said. He said, comma, inverted commas are to be removed and put that. He said that. Now this I, that is first person, changes according to the subject. So we are going to replace he, I with he. Can changes into could and remaining as it is. He could write a letter. So I hope this is clear to you. Next, may changes into might. So here, let's see this example. He said, comma, inverted comma, start, I may write a letter. Full stop, inverted commas, close. Now here, let's convert this into indirect speech. He said, remove comma and inverted commas, write that. I changes into he, may changes into might. So he said that he might write a letter. Full stop, no inverted commas. Next one, must changes into had to. He said to me, comma, inverted comma, start, I must write a letter, full stop, inverted commas, close. Now how do we convert this into indirect speech? He told me that. So here said to is there, so this will be converted into told. He told me, remove commas and inverted commas, write that. This I changes into he and must changes into had to. He had to write a letter. So students, these are the rules for change of tense. Now we have learned how to change the pronouns and how to change the tenses. Next is words showing nearness are changed into words showing distance. For example, this we use for nearness. This is my board. It changes into that. Same way, these changes into those. Here changes into there. Now changes into then. Just changes into then. Today changes into that day. Same way, tonight changes into that night. Tomorrow changes into the next day. Yesterday changes into the previous day. Now students, if there is next day, it will change into the following day. Next week changes into the following week. Next month changes into the following month. Next year changes into the following year. Same way, last day changes into the previous day. Last week changes into the previous week. Last month changes into the previous month. Last year changes into the previous year. Ago changes into before. Thus changes into so. Hence changes into thence. Come changes into go. Now students, you have to remember these three tables. In my video 2 also, I have prepared those three tables. Whenever you want, you can refer to them. One is how to change the pronouns. Second one, the change in tenses. And the third one is words showing nearness are changed into words showing distance. So you won't take more than 10 minutes to learn these rules. And after this, we are going to see how to convert interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, optative sentences. And in all types of sentences, these rules remain the same. Students, till now, we have studied how to convert assertive sentences from direct to indirect speech. Now I have told you that the change in pronouns, change in tenses, and the third one is words showing nearness into words showing distance remain the same. Now we are going to cover these different types of sentences. Assertive we have already done, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, optative sentences, exclamatory sentences, and sentences beginning with let. And the changes in these different type of sentences, we have to use different reporting verb and conjunctions that I am going to explain you in this table, and after that we will see some examples. Now students, this we have already done. In assertive sentences, your reporting verb, that is said to, changes into told, and conjunction that we add is after removing comma and inverted commas, we use that. Now if we are converting interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are of two types. Number one is yes or no type of sentences. These sentences start with do, does, did, is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, etc. So the question beginning with these helping verbs can be answered in yes or no. For example, if I ask you, do you like ice cream? What would be your answer? Yes or no. Have you completed your homework? How are you going to answer me? Yes or no. Will you go to picnic next week? Again, you will answer me yes or no. So that is why these are said to be as yes or no type of questions. See, in yes or no type of questions, your reporting verb said to changes into asked, and the conjunction that we have to use is if or whether, one of these two. And next type of questions are WH questions, which start with an interrogative word, that is what, which, when, where, why, who, whom, whose, how, and so on. So if your question begins with WH, once again your reporting verb that is said to is changed into asked, but here we do not use any conjunction. Your indirect speech starts with the same interrogative word. For example, what is your name will be converted into what his name was. Only the difference is in direct speech, what W will be capital, and in indirect speech, W will become small. Now next type of sentences are imperative sentences. In imperative sentences, according to the sense of your sentence, your reporting verb said to changes into requested, ordered, suggested, advised, commanded, or if you are confused about like whether it is an advice or an order, then simply write told, etc. So here the conjunction that you have to use is the infinitive to. Here we remove comma and inverted commas and write to in its place. Next type of sentences, optative sentences. So here your reporting verb changes into wished or prayed, and the conjunction used is that. In exclamatory sentences, your reporting verb said to changes into exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow, exclaimed with surprise as per the sense of the sentence, and the conjunction used is that. And next type of sentences are sentences beginning with let. If your sentence start with let, and here if let conveys a proposal, then your reporting verb changes into proposed to or suggested to, and the conjunction used is that. But if your let denotes permission, then your reporting verb said to changes into requested or ordered, and after removing comma and inverted commas, we insert the infinitive to. So here for different types of sentences, students, I have told you what reporting verb is to be used and what conjunction is to be used, and remaining change in tense, change in pronoun, and change in words showing nearness into words showing distance remain the same. Now after this we are going to learn this through examples, and also for each type of sentences, students, I have made separate videos. if you want to learn these in detail, then you can visit that video on Let Us Master English and go through it. Now students, let's see some more examples. Now, how to convert interrogative sentences. He said to his mother, comma, inverted comma start, is dinner ready? Question mark, inverted commas closed. Now one more thing you have to remember, whenever we change direct speech into indirect speech, in indirect speech at the end we always have to put full stop. No other punctuation mark we can use. So here we have to remove question mark and we have to put full stop. Now for making interrogative sentences, we bring the helping verb before. So when you change this into indirect speech, we will have to bring subject before and helping verb after that. See students, he, now said to changes into asked because there is a question mark at the end. He, in place of said to, we will write asked. He asked his mother. Now this is a yes or no type of question. Is dinner ready? And starting with a helping verb is. So the conjunction that we have to use here is if. Here we'll remove comma and inverted commas and write if. Now dinner is to be brought here and is after dinner, and as per the rule is changes into was. So this sequence is to be changed. Then only we can remove question mark and put inverted commas. So he asked his mother if dinner was ready, in the end full stop. Now let us see one example of WH questions. He said to me, comma, inverted comma start, where are you going? Question mark, inverted commas closed. Now how to change this? I have told you in WH questions, no conjunction is required. So he, whenever you see a question mark at the end, this said to changes into asked. He asked me. Now we are going to remove comma and inverted commas, but we are not going to add any conjunction over here. Here we are going to copy this same interrogative word where, but with one difference. Here W is capital, but in indirect speech this W should be small. Now this are you will change into I was. Now you is second person, and I told you in the rules of change in pronouns, second person changes according to the object of the reporting verb. Now this object is me. When me is to be brought at the place of subject, it becomes I. Where I, and this are will change into was. Where I was going, and after that replace this question mark with a full stop. So is it clear students? And if you want to learn more about interrogative sentences, then you can watch my video. I have made a separate video for interrogative sentences. There you can find many examples. Now next type of questions are imperative questions. These imperative sentences, these are the sentences of request, command, order, advice, and so on. Now let us see these examples. So here in the previous table I have told you that said to, that is the reporting verb, is changed into requested, ordered, advised, suggested, commanded, warned, as per the sense of the sentence. Now here we have, he said to me, comma, inverted comma start, please give me a glass of water, full stop, inverted commas close. Now students, If in our sentence we have please or kindly, then your said to changes into requested. So he requested me, then we will remove comma and inverted commas and put the infinitive to here. To, and after to we always use first form of verb. To give. Now this me will change into him. This is first person. So this changes according to he, and so here it becomes him. To give him a glass of water. And how do you know that this sentence is an imperative sentence? Imperative sentences start with the verb itself. Otherwise, in remaining sentences, first we use subject, then helping verb, and after that the main verb. But here it starts with the main verb. And for request, we use please or kindly in front of it. Next one, the teacher said to the students, comma, inverted comma start, don't make noise. Full stop, inverted commas close. Now students, this don't tells us that it is a negative sentence. So now the teacher is ordering the students. So that's why the teacher here, this said to changes into ordered. The teacher ordered the students, and if you see this don't word here, so don't changes into not to. In positive sentences, we write to as conjunction, and if it starts with don't, then we have to write not to. Not to make noise, full stop. Now students, let's see one more example. He said to me, comma, inverted comma start, work hard if you want to pass, full stop, inverted commas closed. Now the person is advising me to work hard, so he here said to changes into advised me. Now we'll remove comma and inverted commas, and the conjunction used here is infinitive to work hard. Now the remaining sentence, if now you second person changes according to the object, so it is changed into I. Want is first form of verb, it will change into wanted, that is second form of verb. If I wanted to pass. I hope this is clear to you. Now students, let's see one example of optative sentence. The old lady said to me, comma, inverted comma start, may God bless you, exclamation mark, inverted commas close. Now students, now the lady is praying to God, so in this case we use prayed. The old lady, this said to changes into prayed. Prayed that, now shift God here, God, may changes into might, but it is to be shifted after God. God might bless me. Now this you is second person, which changes according to the object of the reporting verb. So you changes into me. The old lady prayed that God might bless me. And this exclamation mark is to be removed, and we put full stop. Now let's take example of exclamatory sentence. The boy said, hurrah! Exclamation mark. I have won the competition. Full stop. Inverted commas closed. So now hurrah word tells us this expresses joy. So the boy, this said will change into exclaimed with joy. Then we remove commas and inverted commas and put that. And this hurrah word is to be removed because the sense is clear from here. Exclaimed with joy that. Now I will be replaced with he. Have changes into had. That he had won the competition. And in the end, full stop. Now students, let's see examples of sentences beginning with let. He said to his friends, comma, inverted comma, start, let us go for a movie, full stop, inverted commas, close. Now here, he is giving a proposal to his friends. So here, he, this said to changes into proposed to. He proposed to his friends, remove comma and inverted commas and write conjunction that they, now this let is to be removed and in its place we write should, that they should go for a movie, full stop. One more example, Lavi said to them, comma, inverted comma, start, let me work now, full stop, inverted commas, closed. So here let denotes permission. So here we will write Lavi, this said to changes into requested them, will remove comma and inverted commas, and here we write to let him work, and now changes into them. So students, we have taken example of each type of sentences, but if you want to learn these topics in detail, then separate videos are there. You can visit my channel Let Us Master English and watch it. Now students, this is the exception to rule 2. Till now we were studying that if our reporting verb is in the past tense, then the reported speech changes according to the corresponding past tense. Now students, here is an exception. If your sentence expresses a universal truth, a habitual fact, any historical fact or geographical fact, then there is no change in the tense of the reported speech. So this is very, very easy. Let's see some examples. He said, comma, inverted comma, start, God is everywhere, full stop, inverted commas, close. So how to change this? He said, remove comma and inverted commas and put the conjunction that, and after that we need not change the tense. He said that God is everywhere, full stop. The teacher said, comma, inverted comma, start, the sun rises in the east, full stop, inverted commas, close. So how to change this? The teacher said that. You simply have to remove comma and inverted commas and put that. The, here T becomes small. The sun rises in the east, full stop. He said, comma, inverted comma, start, India became free on 15th August 1947, full stop, inverted commas, close. So here also very simple it is. He said, remove commas, inverted commas and put that and copy the entire sentence as it is. He said that India became free on 15th August 1947. So students, thank you very much for listening to me so patiently. And once again, if you like the video, please press the thumbs up button and also subscribe to my channel if you are a new viewer. Thank you very much.